Hey, before we get to the reading, let's do everybody's favorite thing and preview the questions. I know, super boring. Hopefully, you have a more exciting time when we read drop by drop or criers crossed, whatever. Hopefully, that is a lot better. But I think it's important. It's helpful. It's boring, but we should look at the questions before we read those two letters. And I'm pretty sure this will be a summative assessment. I don't realize, I don't understand why it wouldn't, just because we've done so many of these. We've had so much practice. So this will be a summative. But let's take a look at some of the questions that are going on here. Okay. What's your name? Should be pretty easy. These first two right here are notes. So it says, please complete as you watch the lesson. So you can have your iPad out to this. You might be able to do the other questions too as you're watching. But there are copies on the back table too if you want to read it a little bit later on your own. These are just notes. So notice the general ideas of the text. What's it about? Who's it about? Really broad there. 2 points. Don't have to get into specifics. Connect ideas within the sections to what you already know and what you've already read. So hopefully, because we watched those two videos last week, the breakdancing one and the one about the mall, hopefully you can connect some of the stuff that you knew to what you're going to read in the section. The next one is actually after you've read, or maybe while you've read, or while you're having the article read to you. You are the electric boogaloo. So that's the breakdancing one. 2 questions go along with that. What activity does the author focus on in his letter to his teenage self? Come on. We've done so much work on this before. I mean, this is why it's like, this is definitely a summative. This should be pretty easy. What does the teen author stream when security comes to escort him out of the mall? Ooh, a little bit of a spelling mistake there. A little grammar error should be comes. Yep. My mistake. They wrote it the right way. And then after you read the lesson or watch the lesson, just be yourself. Why did the author join so many clubs when she was a teenager? Why does the author tell her teen self? What does the author tell her teen self is happening as a result of all the time she is spending trying to find herself? So when you are answering these, they are 2 points apiece. You should restate the question. The author tells her teen self, blah, blah, blah. Okay. The author joined so many clubs because, be helpful if I spell because correctly. So things like that. Please put a little effort into this summative. It is worth 12 points. So hopefully pretty easy 12 points for you to start off the second quarter. Of course, if you have any questions, let me know.